In this video, I'm going to show you how to create this clean, animated dot grid pattern entirely inside DaVinci Resolve Fusion. No third-party plugins, no After Effects, just Fusion's built-in shade system. This is a really versatile effect that you can use for backgrounds, transitions, or motion graphics projects. Let's get into it. First, open DaVinci Resolve and head over to Fusion page. Down here in the node editor, you can see the complete chain we will be building together. 7 nodes in total. That's all it takes to build this effect from scratch. Press Shift, space, type sEllipse, and add. We have now created 2 nodes, sEllipse and MediaOut 1. Move MediaOut 1 to the right. We will complete the whole process with this node at the end. This is the base shape for our dots. Click sEllipse 1. In the inspector on the right, set these parameters. Set width and height to the same value, something like 0.292 to start. This controls the size of each individual dot. Then click on height, right-click, and select expression. Enter width. Make sure Solid is checked under the Controls tab so your dots appear as filled circles. Set border width to 0.0. We don't want an outline. Then add the sTransform node. Press Shift space, type sTransform, add, connect the output of sEllipse into sTransform. The sTransform node lets us position, scale, and most importantly, animate the movement of our dot. To create the right-to-left animation, in the inspector on the right, set these parameters. Set X offset to minus 0.4591. Enter. And set Y offset to minus 0.2319. Enter. Next, X size. Click on this diamond on the right and activate keyframe. Set a starting X value at frame 0. Here, 0.04. Then move to frame 60. Here, set a X parameter like 0.0986. Enter. And at the end of our clip, frame 119, and set an X value like 0.04. This is what drives the animation across the screen. Then set Y size to 0.04. Click on Y size, right-click, and set expression. Enter X size. And make sure Transform axis is checked. Next, add the first sDuplicate node. Press Shift space, type sDuplicate, add, Connect sTransform into this first sDuplicate node. This node duplicates our dot horizontally to fill the width of the frame. In the inspector on the right, under Controls tab, set the number of copies to 8, for example. This works well for a full width row. Change time offset to 5. To space the dots evenly across the horizontal axis, and Y offset to 0.0771. Under Jitter tab, set the random seed to 2900. Also, adjust time offset to 50. And Y rotation 3D to 114.8. Next, we add the second sDuplicate node. Press Shift Space, type sDuplicate, press Add, connect the first sDuplicate node with the second one. This second sDuplicate duplicates our row of dots vertically to fill the entire frame. In the inspector at the right, under Controls tab, set the number of copies to 10, for example. Change time offset to 5. To space the dots evenly across the axis, and X offset to 0.0898. To space the rows evenly vertically, under Jitter tab, set the random seed to 290. Also adjust time offset to 50. Next step, at the sRender node, press Shift Space, type sRender, press Add, connect the second sDuplicate into sRender. The sRender node converts our shape system back into a 2D image that Fusion can work with. Without this node, the shape data can't be seen or composited. In the inspector, we don't make any adjustments. Next step, add the Transform node. Press Shift Space, type Transform, press Add, connect sRender into Transform. This gives you final control over the position, scale, and cropping of the entire dot grid as a composited 2D image. In the inspector on the right, under the Controls tab, set these parameters. Line Center X. Click on this diamond on the road and activate keyframe. Set a starting X value at frame 0, here 0.5. Then move to frame 60. Set an X parameter like 0.423. And at the end of our clip, frame 119, set an X value like 0.346. Then click in Line Edges, the drop-down menu, and select Wrap. Last step, connect to MediaOut. Connect the Transform node into our MediaOut node. Press the spacebar or click Play to preview. You should now see a grid of white dots moving smoothly from right to left across the background. The dots may vary slightly in size depending on how you have set up your sDuplicate offsets. This gives a nice organic feel to the pattern. And that's it. 7 nodes, 0 plugins. And you've got a fully animated dot grid pattern built entirely inside DaVinci Resolve Fusion.